We start with the first Resident General of the Federated Malay States and the undisputed Lord Byron of British Malaya, Sir Frank Swettenham. Known for his elegant prose, ethnographic observations, and occasional delusions of being Malay, this was a man who could fill 6 pages describing a coconut tree. His works range from charming sketches to full-blown imperial manifestos. He left behind a legacy of florid prose and enduring administrative infrastructure. For example, Swettenham's Malay Sketches, first published in 1895, reads like a poetic saunter through kampong life. The book is a series of fond watercolours rendered in prose, portraying the Malays as gentle, philosophical, and only occasionally murdering the local British administrator. Each sketch feels like a man attempting cultural understanding while being constantly distracted by the humidity. The Real Malay, published in 1900, is in similar vein. It is a bold title, for a man who was absolutely convinced he had indeed met the definitive Malay. It reads like Kipling in a hammock, part love letter, part field report, all delivered with a self-satisfied puff of his resplendent moustache. Nocturne and Other Malayan Stories and Sketches is the literary equivalent of sitting in a rattan chair on the veranda during a thunderstorm and reminiscing about a bygone kampong romance. This was one of his attempts at tropical fiction, where plot, more often than not, takes second place to detailed descriptions of tree barks at dusk. British Malaya, an account of the origin and progress of British influence in Malaya, published in 1906, was Swettenham's magnum opus, or so he tells us. This is quite unlike his previous works. It is a book in which palace intrigues, trade routes, ferocious battles, and mild self-congratulation blend seamlessly. It is a careful cocktail of administrative pride, colonial justification, and very polite bragging. One can picture him writing it while standing at a map table with one hand on a globe. Swettenham's Perak Journals, 1874 till 1876, were actually published posthumously by the Malaysian branch of the Royal Asiatic Society in 1975. These journals show a younger, less polished Swettenham, before the lyrical memoirs and glistening moustache wax. These are raw, scribbled dispatches from the field, before his prose was starched and perfumed. They are candid, pragmatic, and occasionally feverish. This is the kind of book where you would find phrases such as bloody mosquitoes or sent Tigerhead to Penang. We also have his Vocabulary of the English and Malay Languages with Notes, published in 1889. This is possibly the only lexicon that manages to be both linguistically useful and vaguely patronizing. The aforementioned notes are crucial. The word cow is translated, but you can sense from his notes that he will be judging your pronunciation of lembu with the smugness of a colonial schoolmaster.